I just wanted to share a really exciting update for Wanderers Wares, and it all started with this book. I was having trouble concentrating at work because I would have millions of different ideas popping in my head all the time, and I was looking for ways to organize my life better, or just ways to jot down my ideas that were going to be feasible. I saw these books online, like these types of books with the ribbons. I saw them online and thought, you know what, I could probably make one of those. And so I did. So I went down to our local leather shop and bought from them a piece of leather. And then I bought some notebooks from Officeworks. I really like Moleskine notebooks because they have beautiful smooth paper, so it's like super smooth to write on. My book has 4 books in there. It's got my name and number. One book is like a blank page book, and this is just my ideas jotting. So if I need to write something, if I'm wanting to design, oh look, this is the actual book designs that I did, that I started off with. So if I'm wanting to design something that isn't like sewing related. The next book is a notes book. So this is like for just random ideas. I write down like, brands that I see that I like, appointments. Like, it's great to just like have something to write crap down in. Like, it doesn't need to be structured. It doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to be there. Just make it exist. It doesn't need to look good. My third book is like my planner. Now, I have turned this into a recipes book. And then the last book is the seamstress book, which gets used just so often. Pattern ideas and ideas for like new dresses and how they work. I also wanted to have my book at my desk and have it open with notes, be able to have it open vertically and not fall. So I made the elastic doubled, and it sort of just holds your pages. You can move it up and down. So if you're like writing here, you can move it out of the way. You can move it out of the way completely, and it just sort of sits wherever. My hair's caught. It just sort of sits wherever. It did make the book a little bit more finicky to close, because now instead of just putting an elastic around it, you have to double it over. But it's still quite quick, and I like the way it looks on the side. I wanted 2 holes, and then it sort of, having the elastic the other way, it was one coming out of here and one coming out of here, so it was wonky. I think this looks much, much nicer. I've put in some ribbons. You can see ribbons that I've put in for placeholders for books. I take this everywhere, right? And every time I take it somewhere, people are like, what's that book? Where did you get it? And I'm like, oh, I made it, right? So we decided to make them for the business, just as a one-off. So we'll continue making them, and I'll continue improving them. But for now, we've got the 1 color option, and we're just going to keep it simple. Here it is. Here is the Wanderers Wares book. Now, the leather is 100% leather. It is from an Australian small business, which we love. It's a cognac color, and it is with the forest green elastics. This will be on our website by the end of the day today. We've made this one with 2 books, so you get two inserts with this one. It does have the doubled over elastic, which is great. There's a little bit of give with the elastic. Reason being is you might want to add some more books, and then you don't want the elastic to be quite tight on your books. It makes things difficult. There's a ruled book and a blank book. They are the large size Moleskine books, so they're almost an A5. The only difference really is the width this way, which is why I made my book and this book just that little bit wider, so that if down the track I wanted to buy a standard A5 book, I could, and it would be okay. It would just be sort of at the edge. We've also added extra ribbons and elastics to house more books if you want more books. At first they'll be a little stiff, and then they'll get super, super soft and worn over time. So they're natural leather, obviously. We've got the same design as in mine. It's just a lot more refined, which is what we love. That's the book. So awkward doing videos like this. Yeah,